What's up, military millionaires? Today I want to talk to you about why you need to utilize freelancers and virtual assistants in your business plan and how to find good ones. I mean, holy crap, I just got one for under $4 an hour and she's freaking amazing. So this platform that my buddy showed me is incredible, and there's also some great equipment for managing them where we'll get into all that, but it's incredible. It takes screenshots so that I know what they're actually working on, and it pays them automatically based on how many hours they work. And it's just awesome. So this has been, game changer. I'm putting out transcriptions for podcasts now. I'm doing extra infographics for Instagram and more graphics and more this and more that. She's gonna write blog posts. It's gonna be, I'm super excited about this. Now, I had 4 different people this week ask me about this website, how I found this person, and how I recommend they go forward with it. So that was assigned to me. I'm making a video about it. Maestro, cue the intro. Okay, so first and foremost, I'm gonna touch on a few other platforms before I sit down at my computer screen and walk you through how to look for this, some of my search results, how I picked the person I went with, and then walk you through the other platform, Hubstaff, on how to manage them and utilize all this other stuff. Now, I should have done all of this much sooner, so I recommend if you're thinking about it, just go for it. It's gonna be awesome. Now, the first one that I wanted to talk to you about is Freelancer.com. And by the way, I'm gonna throw links below in all these, and yes, some of them are affiliate or referral links because I believe in them and I wouldn't recommend stuff I don't believe in, but if you're gonna use it anyway, then we should both get, like for Freelancer example, if you go to Freelancer and do a contest, we both get $20 worth of credit. That's a win-win. So definitely use the code down below if you're looking at this. Freelancer.com is phenomenal for creating contests. So for example, my logo was done this way. The logo for the War Room Real Estate Mastermind Group was done this way. I've done a lot of things with these contests, and how it works is you put out exactly what you want, some ideas, whatever, and then you put a $20 tag on it, a $40 tag. I think my logo was like a $20 tag, and I don't know, maybe 40. And I've done this with a lot of different stuff. And you put this dollar price on the contest, and if you want better results, you guarantee that you'll pay at least somebody. And then you just wake up over the next 5 or 6, 7 days, however long the contest is. I think there's 7 days. I can't remember exactly. And people just submit stuff, and you can vote it up or down or comment like, hey, can you tweak this? And you can give them 1 star or 5 star or whatever. And then at the end, Rack and Stack take all your 5-star reviews, I think up to 10 of them, and you can put them into a contest, like a poll, and you can put it on Facebook. You can send me the link and I'll vote on yours. You can put it on your Facebook page, you put it on your Instagram, you put it wherever people see your stuff, and they can vote on which they liked. And here's the key. You go with which the audience likes, because if you like this logo a ton, but all of your audience thinks this is the best, they're right. That's it. It's not gonna matter so much logo-wise, but on some of the stuff, it really does. So the contests are phenomenal. None of the other platforms that I know of do these contests. I've got some really cool stuff done. So Freelancer.com for that. Next is Upwork. And Upwork is great for posting specific jobs that you're looking to do. So I use a video editor from Upwork. I found him through a buddy, but I would have found him via video editing, and that's how he found him. And you can find people, you can kind of review their work. They can apply for your job. You can request other people to apply for your job. I've used this for people for editing. I've used this for someone to help me with a Wikipedia. Newsflash, I don't have one because I wasn't big enough yet. But I've used a lot of people through Upwork, and it's cool because you can build a specific job out, and you can ask people to apply for that job, and then they can apply. You can go through Rack and Stack, pick somebody, talk to a couple people, whatever, and then they can work for that specific job for you. Fiverr is great for finding like specific freelancers. I prefer Fiverr for like if I'm looking for someone to do like an infographic or whatever. Not that I need them anymore because I got this other virtual assistant. But you can go in. Upwork, you can't like directly message people back and forth about prices and stuff. It's more like what you're offering for the job, what they're applying for the job, and then you can talk back and forth. But on Fiverr, you can go to that specific person who's an expert in that, and you can start messaging with them. You can kind of negotiate on price. And so it's like Upwork, think more like long-term, like freelancing, but like more like for a video editor you plan on using a bunch, or skills like that. Fiverr I use more for like if I want a specific infographic made or a specific logo made, like design or template or something, right? I might go to Fiverr because you can find some really cheap people there, but it's generally not super reoccurring. I have found some cool stuff on there as far as like backlinks, but we won't get into all that. Now, the website I use to find this virtual assistant who's actually going to be working with me much more full-time. So just so you know, I have a video editor virtual assistant. I have a podcast editing group that I use that they hired virtual assistants, and actually through a coaching session with one of them is how I found out about this platform. This is how he built his whole business. So it works. And then I also have an editor virtual assistant that I met through networking. But this one is from onlinejobs.ph. So it's all Filipino, local, like national, you know, they live there, virtual assistants, which is great because if you think about like the minimum wage for in the Philippines is, I mean, I don't know the exact amount, but I think it's like $20 a day or something. So it's very affordable for us. And so you can charge much less than you would want to charge someone in the US. You know, like you can charge a very affordable amount and get a very high quality virtual assistant, which is great because they're living like a king in the Philippines and you're getting decent rate work. So for example, the one that I finally hired wanted $3.45 an hour. And I gave her a 30-cent raise, almost 10%. I pay her $3.75, which is, I just, right off the bat, I was like, I'll pay you more. I want you to help me out with all this. You look awesome. You seem awesome, you know, whatever. And I have room to grow. I mean, if I pay $4 an hour, if I give her a raise in 6 months, I can still afford that. And she's already earning more than what she had requested to earn by working for me. So it's a great situation. Now, again, that's onlinejobs.ph. The link is down below. Definitely recommend you check it out. And then the other platform is called Hubstaff, and that's the one that tracks their hours. It'll periodically screenshot their desktop so you know what they're actually working on. And you can set it up to automatically pay and to come out of your PayPal and straight to their PayPal, so you don't even have to worry about anything. It keeps track of everything, keeps track of what platforms they're using. It's really handy, super cool, and it was super affordable. I don't remember how much it cost, but I mean, it was like enough that when I looked at it, I was like, okay, I think it was like $20 a month, something like that. So if I'm paying $40 a week plus $20 a month, less than $200 for an assistant who's able to do some pretty cool stuff. She started transcribing podcasts. She's started doing infographics. She's able to do some video editing. I'm going to test that out here soon. She's able to write articles for me. She's very talented. She's going to start doing bookkeeping. I mean, she's really, this is what's crazy. I posted this one job and I had over 300 people apply. It was so bad that I remember texting the coach who gave me this recommendation and saying, dude, I need a virtual assistant to help me weed out my virtual assistants and find one that's worth using and hiring. Like, that's incredible. One post, so many hits, lots of really qualified people. And the cool thing is this uses the disc profile, which if you're not familiar with that, you absolutely should be. It's great for analyzing like personalities. And so for me, I wanted someone who was like a high S and a high C, which is more of the administrative side, because I'm more of the high D, super high I, just kind of like the visionary side. We won't get into all that. It also has them take an IQ test. They can take English tests and all these different certifications. They can rank all their skills. I mean, it makes it really easy to rack and stack. And I'll show you how I did all of that. I'm going to take you into the platform right now. All right, now I don't want to insult your intelligence. So if you want to know how to actually like set up an account, click the link down in the description for either of these platforms or both, and then normal stuff, right? Input your email, name, password, whatever. It's super simple. But this is the background. So this is my account right now, and you can see that I've only posted one job, virtual assistant, admin/bookkeeping, and it says 33 applicants, but that's because I whittled that down, and it keeps growing. People keep applying for this, but I took 200 or 300. I think by the time I was done, it was over 300. Started out, it was like 200 in the first week or two. It was like 300 in total as I kept whittling people out, and I got it all the way down to like 12. And then I started interviewing and hired somebody. But as you can see, it's still growing, even though I've logged out from my normal full service account. I got 1,592 hits. I posted this on February 17th. It is April 20th. So 2 months ago, 1,592 hits. Status says pending, but that's just because I haven't closed it completely out yet, just in case I need to hire another virtual assistant at some point. And I've got 33 applicants left in there, most of which have been graded. Some of them haven't. I'll show you that in a minute. But look, this is some of the stuff. So this is kind of some of the stuff that it gets you. It gives you some outlines on all of them. But I joked that once I did this, I actually needed to hire an assistant because of how many people I got to weed through. So you can post the job. You click in here and upgrade. So again, you're going to need to upgrade to do instant job approval. Otherwise, it takes 2 days. Now, I actually recommend the upgrade. It's like $60, $70 for the month. But you can just, once you find somebody, you can just go back to the free membership, and then it was only that $60, $70. It's totally worth it. The people on here are high quality. And look, you go in, let's say job title, let's say podcast. You do full-time, part-time, freelancer. We'll say part-time. Describe the job to be done. I'm just going to say podcast. You can, I don't know, 50. I'm just making stuff up here. Email me. And then here's where you actually get to go into here and you can go, okay, I want them. Primary skill should be marketing. Okay, what inside of marketing? Affiliate marketing, email marketing, SEO, social media. So let's see they do all kinds of stuff. We'll just do that. We'll do marketing. We'll say affiliate marketing is the number one skill, and affiliate marketing. And then we'll say secondary skill, English. We want them to be able to speak. And third skill, we'll say finance. We want them to be able to do, we'll not do finance. We'll do graphics. Why not? We'll say we want them to be able to do graphics editing. And then you submit for review and it gets posted. And this is, that's as simple as it is to set up a job. And I'll tell you, and I'll walk you through my job here. Here's my job, the virtual assistant, admin / whatever. So I just put NA for salary because I put part-time. I left the ID proof at 50. You can go a lot higher. That's just saying like how legit it is or whatever. And then date posted. Oh, yeah. So this says date posted April 6th. That's probably just the last time I looked at. So, hey, look, I'm David Pere. I run this website. My administrative tasks range from transcribing some information, email management, would love help managing Facebook group, old podcasts, transcriptions, yada, yada, yada. Bookkeeping is fairly simple. So I'm doing 2 different things that probably shouldn't go together, and yet I still had really good results. So I was looking for office and admin, an admin assistant, a personal assistant, finance management, bookkeeping. All right, we're going to dig into this real quick. Here's my applicant. So again, here's the job description. I run this website looking for somebody to help me with basic administrative tasks as well as bookkeeping. And you can see all of these that just say versatile virtual assistant here are me and the person I ended up hiring, messaging back and forth about doing interviews and stuff. But look, here's one that just says, hi, I'm efficient in QuickBooks Online. And then it's got this is what they write you to say, like their pitch to you. You would actually have been able to see their name had I still had the full membership, but because I'm on the free membership, it blurs out their name. But look, this person's looking for $302 a month, $342 an hour in US. They have an associate in computer technology, freelance in accounting, bookkeeping. Sometimes people will post reviews on here, good or bad, if they've worked with them before. So she's 33, female. I can view the website for more and this. Now it says test taken none. Now right here is where a lot of times, and I'll find another one where it shows you the disc profile and it shows you the IQ tests and stuff. But look, skill summary. This is what they write that they can do. And then they say, hey, these are the top ones based on what they said. QuickBooks, bookkeeping, research, data entry. And then you can go through and look at all their different skill sets. So the one that I hired, her first message to me was very catching. Hi, eyes here, please. I was like, oh, all right. She's trying to get my attention. Look, so she wrote about what she can do, which is awesome. But if you look in here, she wanted $342 an hour as well. They do have people asking for a lot more. It depends on their skill set and what they're doing and stuff. I'm paying her $375. I gave her an instant raise because she seemed awesome. So she's got a postgraduate degree, master's. Well, it says it could be a master's or a doctorate, but she has a postgraduate degree, 2 years in content writing, academic research, paper writing, over a year as a content manager and copywriter. She's worked as virtual assistant, social media manager, background, graphic design, Microsoft Office, Google Suite, whatever. Again, you can see the website. So it says 125 for the IQ test, and you can actually zoom into these and look, or you can see this kind of breaks down what the test is and how it works. And then DISC, it says 27 for compliance, 41 dominance, 7 influence, 25 steadiness. and it breaks it all down, and you can zoom into that as well. And then it says English. So she is a level 2, C2 mastery, all the skills. And then here's her list. So she's great at speaking, translation, tutoring, blogging. And I actually got to see some of her blogging. She showed me, and she's awesome. And then you just whittle it down and you set up an interview, you talk to them. And what I recommend doing, what I was doing, is you just sit down with them and give them a task. So like in this case, I gave her and one other person a transcription task. She came back with a really good looking transcription done just as fast, if not faster than the other person. And I already liked a lot of what she was doing. And then to just top it all off, she made some infographics for me, and she's awesome. But that's really as simple as it is. Now, she's actually the one, because she's good and she's smart and she's awesome, she recommended that I utilize this other program, Hubstaff, and I fell in love. So when you first open Hubstaff, it opens to this dashboard right here. And you'll see that my numbers are really low because it's Monday and the week just reset, but it'll tell you the amount of activity worked so far this week, the amount of hours worked, the amount of money I spend for the week, the amount of projects worked. You can set up actual projects in here. And there's the person. But the cool thing is, if you go into activity, and what this platform does is it allows you to track what they're doing. And here's an example. At 5:10 to 5:20, there was a random screenshot, and it's showing that this one is Solomon Floyd's episode. She is transcribing. At 5:20 to 5:30, so every 10 minutes, there's a randomized screenshot. So they don't know when it's coming. So, hey, look, doing subtitles to video and stuff. So curious about Fort Leonard Wood. And so this is breaking out. So look, more information. Hey, look, still transcribing and still transcribing. So I really like that you can see the screen shots randomly for whenever they're logged in. You can see every 10 minutes it takes a random screenshot. They don't know when it's going to happen. So you can see what they're working on. It's just a nice fact check. Now they can actually hook up different apps to this if you want, and you can see which apps they're using. It does a cool breakdown, URLs, you can do timesheets. So if we look at last week, she was on for 41 minutes, then 32 minutes, 24 minutes. All here, it shows what times they were on, and then the next day, and then the next day, and then the next day. And at the end of it all, it totals it all up, and you can actually set this to pay automatically. So here, look, last week, one member worked 9 hours, 78% average activity, $33.86. Pretty awesome. Amount owed, nothing, because I already paid it. Payments made. And then look, all reports. And you can just look through it all right here. But what's really cool about this is that you can, so once you set them up as as a member of your team or an employee or whatever, and you've got all this going, you can set it up to where they put in their billing information and you set up an automatic billing or whatever through PayPal, and it just, at the end of the week, it automatically pays them out. So that $33 went to her on Friday or Saturday, and I didn't have to do anything. And it's all automated, and all I have to do is go back and check. Now I'm going to say, when hiring and anybody, especially virtual assistant, whatever, you got to have checklists, you got to have systems, you need to understand what it is that they're doing and how you're going to be able to use them. They're not there to replace you, they're there to help you. Now they can replace you, but that's not exactly what you're looking for right off the bat. You're looking to be able to do more work. But this is just a super simple me walking you through how to utilize the onlinejobs.ph and Hubstaff, which I have become a huge fan of finding virtual assistants. Maybe not freelancers. I think freelancers are still better on Upwork and Fiverr and Freelancer.com for contests. But for hiring an actual part-time virtual assistant who's going to be doing a lot of work for you in different tasks, this setup is phenomenal. It was the 1 month membership while the application or while the job posting was running. And once I hired them, I pulled down that my monthly membership. I moved over to Hubstaff. This one is, all right, just so you know, with Hubstaff, here's what you're looking for. So choosing the right plan. I went with the premium. It's $8.25 per month per user. Now it starts at $20, so I'm paying $20 a month, but I mean $20 a month on top of the $40 a week that I'm paying. So that's what, $180, maybe $200 a month to have a virtual assistant. That's super cheap, guys. And it scales because your second virtual assistant wouldn't cost any extra for this platform because it's $8.25 per month up to $20, right? So ta-da, and it gives you time tracking, activity levels, unlimited screenshots, payments, integrations, support. You can do GPS tracking, You can trap different apps, scheduling, invoices, payroll. I mean, you can set weekly limits so that they don't take more time and get, they don't take your money. It's just a really cool platform. So if you're looking to hire a virtual assistant, guys, I really hope this helped. This is some of my hiring stuff. Now, if you want more information about virtual assistants, like how I'm using them, how I'm training them, how I'm working with them, and like I mentioned, I've got 4 now, 3 that are for specific tasks, and then this one, which is more admin related, and they're wonderful. I mean, I've enjoyed my experience very much with all of them, and I really hope this helps you out. I mean, people are always asking me how I get so much done in the fact that I'm still active duty, and this is a big part of it. I was able to bring this person in. Now I'm able to do 2 episodes on a podcast instead of 1, or 4 videos instead of 2, and I'm able to grow faster because I'm able to scale what I should be doing and those high dollar per hour tasks and those very move the needle forward tasks, and I'm able to outsource the rest of it. So it's been good, and I definitely recommend that you look into it sooner rather than later. For $4 an hour, $5 an hour, it's totally worth it, guys. I mean, what do you have to lose, right? Like, if you can't afford $5 an hour to try to get some of your meaningless tasks done, I mean, you're essentially paying yourself $5 an hour to do those tasks, and I think you're worth more than $5 an hour. In fact, I know you are. I hope you got something out of this video, guys. I wanted to do this because a lot of people have been asking me about the virtual assistants. Again, all those links are down below. Yes, they're affiliate links, but this is what I'm using to build my brand and my business and my influence. So I hope that you guys enjoy it. Subscribe if you want to see more content like this, or comment down below with other questions you have about virtual assistants. I'd love to do more videos like this to help you with more of the working on your business piece if you think that would be useful.